What's good, y'all? It's DL Gaming here for the very first video of the new channel. Thank you guys to all the subscribers that have already subscribed, and if you haven't, hit that subscribe button or hit the like button. Anything helps, and I'm very appreciative for it all. So today we are going to be rebuilding the New York Knicks, who have been trashed on as the worst team in the league. Now, there's obviously multiple worst teams in the league, like the Cavs and the Warriors, but we're taking the Knicks because I don't really think they have. I think they have the worst roster. Let's put it that way. This team is not very good. I mean, they have RJ Barrett, but on the other hand, Julius Randle, he is not doing very well for them this season. Mitchell Robinson, he's looking good only because he's 21. But I wasn't really a fan of how this roster was built by the GM. I think he just kind of threw together some like guards and then power forwards and made a team. But our job is to get them to win a championship in just 2 short seasons. And if I'm going to win a championship in 2 seasons, I'm going to need to make some big time moves. The first move I'm going to make, I'm just going to look and see what I can get for Marcus Morris and RJ Barrett. Alright, well that's the only trade, and I don't really like that trade at all. So let's throw in a first round pick instead. Okay, we only have 1 trade left. Come on 2K, what is this? But De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield, that's not a bad deal at all. I'll consider it. One person I'm looking for, just because they are also on a bad team, is if I could get D'Angelo Russell. He's already on a long contract, which means if I need to, I can trade him during the draft and free up that cap space. I'll give you Taj Gibson and RJ Barrett. Ooh, RJ Barrett has more value than D'Lo. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see if we can give him like Kevin Knox instead. Sort by money. Yeah, I'll throw in Alfred Payton. See if we can make that deal work. You give me your worst player, lowest contract, $1.36 million. Let's throw in Bobby Portis instead of Alfred Payton. That would make this deal work. Would they do it straight up? No. Alright, I'll add a future first round pick. Still no. Did they say that? Oh, I turned off injuries. Yeah, sorry, footnote for you guys. I turned off injuries for all the videos. It just makes it not necessarily easier, but more fun, because you don't want to see the bench players going out there. You want to see the stars, right? But they weren't budging on D'Lo. I guess they think their team is a contender. Let's look at the selling teams. If you go to Team Intel, that white bar up there, you know, it says mine is rebuilding. Yeah, if you see a selling team, that means they're willing to give away their stars for dirt cheap. So, looking around the league, nothing's selling, but there's a lot of rebuilding teams. And rebuilding is also a good sign, because that means they'll trade their stars away as well. I think what I'm going to do is go for De'Aaron Fox, because the Kings are rebuilding. And now the Kings, where are they? The Kings offered us De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield for RJ Barrett. I don't think I want to do that trade, to be real. I think I'm just going to throw in Kevin Knox and see if I can make this trade work at face value. Let's see if we can throw in, I'll give you Dennis Smith Jr. also, if you give me Nemanja Bjelica. I think that's a nice deal. I mean, it's a little stocked at power forward. Is there anyone else we could get besides? Oh, Bogdanovich. I would like him a lot. $1 million more. Alright. We have a $8 million contract down here with Wayne Ellington. And then hopefully we can just take on their cheapest contract. Yes. Let's see if we can get this deal done. I'll throw in a future first rounder. There it is. We get De'Aaron Fox. And we also get Bogdanovich. He's a great sharpshooter, so I'm not mad about that at all. Now, for point guards, we have De'Aaron Fox, Alfred Payton, and Frank Ntilikina. I'm probably going to keep Alfred Payton and then move Frank Ntilikina, maybe in the draft, maybe not yet. But we also have a majority of our roster being shooting guards, with 5 of them. So some move is going to have to be made, I think, because let's check if they're on team contracts. Ooh, just a straight. Alright, so neither of these guys will probably come back next year, so I might look to trade both of them. For small forwards, we got Marcus Morris, but I think he's more of a power forward, and that's about it. They moved him there just because they have Taj Gibson, but he's going to be going very soon. Let's see if we can put together a package of RJ Barrett, Marcus Morris, and a future first. Nothing. Alright, another future first. Alright, so this one, if we throw in a second round pick, they're going to give us D'Angelo Russell, and Eric Pascal. Well, Eric Pascal's on a great contract, making only 898K as a rookie, and he's at 80 overall, which means I have a team option on him for the not next year, but the year after that. And then D'Lo, as I already explained to you guys, has his contract locked up. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this trade. I like it. So let's look at the roster right now. We have De'Aaron Fox and D'Angelo Russell. Forgot about that. I forgot that I got De'Aaron Fox. Alright, now that D'Angelo Russell is a shooting guard, we have De'Aaron Fox, D'Angelo Russell, Bogdanovich, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson off the bench. Pascal, Gibson, Portis. I mean, we got two good players and two young guards with a young front court as well. So I think what I'm going to do is make a trade to get our bench depth right. And then after that, I think I'm going to be good to go for season number 1. And I think I'm going to move Taj Gibson and go for a small forward. I'll probably trade Taj Gibson with, where is he? Alonzo Trier, because he's making $3 million. That can add to the cause. And then if we throw in a future first, can we get anything? Thaddeus Young, Eric Gordon. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, let's try to put together a trade real quick. Let's go back to the team intel and scouting. John Isaac, not really my thing. Will Barton. Will Barton. It's a nice veteran. He's always a value. He's a valued player because he knows his role. Nuggets. Will Barton. Let's see if we can get him on the team. I'll give you Taj Gibson. What do you want? And I'll throw in Alonzo Trier. Okay, that was easy. We just got Will Barton. Now let's check out this team. I'm going to move Bogdanovich to this small forward spot just because that's where 2K had him. He goes up 1 rating point to an 80 overall. One thing I'm concerned about with this team is we don't necessarily have a lot of defense. I mean, De'Aaron Fox can clamp up, but we all know that D'Angelo Russell cannot play defense. Will Barton, his defense is okay. Julius Randle's not great at it, and Bogdanovich is not great at it either. But this is the lineup to show you from top to bottom. De'Aaron Fox, D'Angelo Russell, Will Barton, Julius Randle, and then Mitchell Robinson at the 5. Off the bench, we're going to have Bogdanovich, Eric Pascal, Bobby Portis, Elfrid Payton, and Damian Dotson. That's a solid team. That's a solid 10-man rotation. Let's go over here to our first scoring option. I think looking at our starters, I want my first option to be D'Lo and my second to be De'Aaron. And then after that, I don't really care. This team's not going to be very good, I don't think. Well, let's check our contract extensions before we start the season. No one wants to re-sign yet, but we're going to have to dish out a bag. Why does Frank Ntilikina want $20.5 million? That's terrible. You're a 74 overall, man. Oh, he's definitely getting traded for sure. But anyways, I'm going to start this simulation, and then we'll see how the first few games go. And then after that, I'll sim to the end of the season so you guys don't have to wait with me. Ooh, starting off 0-2, that's not a great sign, but hopefully we'll start to pick it up. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Alright, y'all, so I said I'd be back at the end of the season, but I'm going to stop right here because I just got this trade from the Nets, Jarrett Allen, and a future first for Mitchell Robinson. I'm going to check the numbers, but if it's lining up, that's definitely a trade I want to do. Let's check what he's doing this year. 9 points and 10 rebounds. That's actually a pretty good stat line. But we got 9 points and 10 rebounds over here, and I get the first round pick. Yeah, that's a done deal. It's not letting me press it. Alright, accept that trade. And then have the CPU adjust the rotation. Now, just to refresh you guys, this is what the roster's looking like. We got Jarrett Allen just filling in there. Everything else looks about the same. Alright, let's get back to simulating. Let's see how this next game goes with our new center. And we lost. Okay, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Alright guys, we are here at the end of the season. We got 2 more games to go. We're 27-53. Yeah, this team actually really disappointed me because D'Lo went up to a 90, De'Aaron Fox went up to an 86. This team improved overall, but we just didn't win games, I guess. Not horrible stats from the boys. This is not very good. 12.5 and 6.5. I'm probably going to be trading Julius Randle. I don't mind Jarrett Allen's numbers because that's what he does. He's just a rebounder, and he has 2 blocks a game, so I can't complain there. Eric Pascal, nice season off the bench. Maybe I'll promote him to starter next year. Who knows? We're trying to win a championship, though, so let's finish out this season. Obviously, we're not making the playoffs, but let's see who wins the playoffs. First, we got awards. Giannis wins MVP. John Morant, Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, Sixth Man. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player. Bam Adebayo, Most Improved. And Brett Brown is Coach of the Year. Let's check these All-NBA teams. Probably no one from the Knicks. And I was right. Any rookies? RJ Barrett made second team. Alright, LA took the top seed out west, and Philly took the top seed out east. Let's see how it goes. And since I'm on Xbox, this is going to take a few minutes, probably. So just bear with me, guys. I promise I'll tell myself to edit that later in the video. Alright, so we have the Los Angeles Lakers winning the championship this year. LeBron James wins the MVP. No surprise there at all. This is 2K. Things get repetitive, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get into this next season. This is when the real grind time happens, because we got to win now. Any staff retirements, player retirements, I don't care. League meetings, that's what I'm looking for. We're going to reject everything in the league meetings just so nothing changes, nothing wacky happens. Let's check this draft lottery. We're one of the bottom teams. Let's see what our percentage is. We are 5th. We're projected to get the 5th pick. And we fall to number 6. I got super excited when I saw the K in Kings at number 1. But we fall to number 6. Not mad. Not mad. Let's check this staff signings. I think I'm going to get a new head coach. Like, David Fizdale is just not doing it for me. Let's get Trent Peterson as our head coach. And then let's get Otis Newman as our assistant coach. Because they run the same system, so that'll help us out a lot. We're going to get a new trainer because a C- is not it. Randy Martin's got an A-. That sounds good to me. Assistant GM, he's not very good. Let's get a new one. This guy looks pretty good. And our CFO, A-. That's perfect. Oh, he's tentative, which means I got to get a different one. Let's go for this guy. He seems cool. Alright, that is the end of staff signings. Let's get to this draft. Now, one thing I was considering doing, as you saw, we already have $29.8 million in cap space. I think I might trade Julius Randle with our number 6 pick and Frank Ntilikina. Try and get something big. Let's actually move Ntilikina to a shooting guard. He only goes up 1, but I guess anything helps. And he has good value, so I'm not worried about it. Oh, we got some selling teams. Yo, the Mavericks are selling. Hypothetically, could I get Luka? If we gave you guys Julius Randle, the 6th pick in the draft, and Frank Ntilikina. Not quite yet. Let's throw in some more first rounders. Come on, there's Luka. Like, I'd give up everything to get this man on our team. He's a walking bucket. They're not going to go for it. Alright, let's get back to the scouting. Let's see which teams are selling. The Kings are still selling, but we already took what we needed from them. The Jazz. Rudy Gobert would be kind of interesting, but I don't think... Well, we'll look at it. We'll look at it. Let's see what other teams are looking around, though. Not a whole lot of other selling teams. So just the Magic, the Mavericks, and... Oh, these guys. I wasn't really into them. Oh, and Rudy Gobert. I'm sorry, he's on the Jazz. Let's go for Rudy Gobert. That would be nice to have a dominant center. 88 overall. I'll take that every single day. I'll give you Bobby. Oh, he expired. I'm not going to worry about that money then. I'll give you Julius Randle. Man, they just want a first for Nicola Melli. Alright, I'll do that. And then I'll just flip Nicola Melli. Get that $3.9 million off my books. Hopefully just get a pick. Ooh, I don't want to give up a second though. Let's see if we can do it without giving up a second rounder. There we go. 2022 of the Atlanta Hawks. Now let's get Frank Ntilikina off the roster. Well, hold on. We keep Frank Ntilikina, right. And we package him with Will Barton and this 6th round pick, or this number 6 pick. What can we get in the trade market? Wow, these trades are terrible. I'm going to be honest with you. Tobias Harris, he's making way too much money for that. I would do this trade for Ben Simmons. I would do this for Ben Simmons. I'll throw in some first round picks if you're into it. Alright. I don't want Ben Simmons like that anyways. Let's just try to get... Ooh. What I could do is Frank Ntilikina just the 6th pick. Maybe we don't necessarily need cap space to line up. Because, yeah, we already have a lot of cap space. Maybe this will have some of the other teams. And it was futile. I'm not going to do Andrew Wiggins trade because he's making up bag. Let's just trade Frank Ntilikina off the roster. And then let's move forward from there. Actually, get some good players for just Frank Ntilikina. I don't know if I want to just trade him for picks. Like, Bogdanovich is a great player, and so is Tony Bradley, low-key. Let's do this trade, but instead of a 2022 first-rounder, I'll give you a 2024 first-rounder. They want 2 more picks for Dante Exum? Alright, let's just do the original trade, and then I'm probably going to flip Bogdanovich. He's a good scorer, but so was the other Bogdanovich, who was on a 1-year contract. He only scored 11 points last season. I'll probably flip him later in the video. Let's see, who do they project to be taken at number 6? Or I guess just who's the number 6 ranked prospect? Deni Avdija. He is from Israel. Ben, I guess. You know, let's check what his comparisons are like. Anything? Otto Porter at ceiling and Robert Covington at floor. That's not very good, I'm going to be honest with you. Cole Anthony somehow falls George Hill. That's trash. Mitch Richmond. Josh Green could go all NBA. That's something to look for. I might be getting Josh Green. Let's get into this draft. Hopefully something falls to us at the 6th pick. If we don't like what we see, we can always trade it. Let's zoom forward. Deni Avdija's here. Josh Green, was that the guy? That's him. We're taking Josh Green. Shooting guard position. We traded away RJ Barrett. It was kind of weak anyways. But we do have D'Angelo Russell, so that'll be a nice backup. What pick do we have here? Oh, it's just a 2nd rounder. Let's check their overalls. Trenton Watford and N'Faly Dante. I know N'Faly Dante because he goes to Oregon, and I like Oregon as a college. And then, okay, that guy's kind of trash. Let's go with N'Faly Dante. Alright, let's get out of this draft. Let's see how we did. We got a 77 overall Josh Green, 73 N'Faly Dante. I like that a lot. Team player options. I'm actually going to accept all these, and I'll tell you why. If I can flip all the assets that I just took on for picks, I'm definitely going to do it. So we're going to try and get Bobby Portis almost 16 mil off the books. 2 first-round picks from the Grizzlies, 2 unprotected first-round picks from the Hawks. But the Hawks are always good in this game, bro. They're flamethrowers in the 2nd season. The Pelicans, on the other hand, I don't think they really do good. I guess if they have Zion, you got to watch out for him. Let's just do the first trade because the Grizzlies aren't good at all. Yet. John Morant's on the come-up, so is Triple J. Watch out for that. Let's get Elfrid Payton out of here because he's making a bag. Oh, 420. My favorite holiday. See if we can trade Tony Bradley. I'll go back to Elfrid Payton in a second just in case I need a backup point guard later. Let's get these 2 guys off the books because that's almost $8 million combined. 2 first-round picks for the Jazz. I'll take that every single day. Let's check our qualifying offers. I'll extend it to Bogdanovich. Damian Dotson, he only put up 4 points last season, so I'm not really into it. But if Bogdanovich wants to come back for 3.92 mil, I'm down with that. Alright, as you know, we have Anthony Davis as a big hitter. Apparently we don't have any money. I probably could have guessed that. That was stupid on my part. Let's see if we can package Bogdanovich. Oh wait, he's a power forward. I didn't even notice that. Oh, I was expecting like a 3-point jump, like Danilo Gallinari in 19, where he would go from an 84 to an 87. That was the good times, because it was an easy trade to make. You could get you an immediate player. Let's put these 2 together with a future first, and see if we can't get something good, or something that's worth a lot less money. Kobe White and Lauri Markkanen? Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm considering that trade. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, it's not as good. Lonzo and Jackson Hayes. I'll see. Lonzo might be making too much money for my liking. I think this one caught my eye the most because I would be getting a backup power forward, or I can just trade both of these guys. So I'm going to do this trade here. Pick up Kobe White and Lauri Markkanen. And now let's see what we can afford. Alright, here we go. Moratorium. Alright, well, that didn't work. But we have bird rights on Ivan Rabb and Bogdanovich, I suppose. So if let's see, how much money do I have officially? $9 million. So we do not have money at all. I'm just going to sign Bogdanovich probably and then get out of here. I'll give him a back contract with a player option. Why not? Alright, he signs up for that. I'm going to decline all of these guys. And then let's renounce rights on all of these because I don't need them anymore. And we'll just take Bogdanovich and get out of moratorium period. Alright, I guess they want me to take his $3 million contract. I was planning on trading him, but I guess I can't now. This is what the team's looking like. Probably going to trade Kobe White just because I don't need him. He has great value. I need a small forward. I definitely need a small forward. Power forward, I could get away with this, but I would like to get a better power forward. We'll keep that in mind. And then we're set at the center position. So the thing I'm looking for is a small forward or a power forward. Let's see if any teams are selling or rebuilding right now. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing this. I'll probably start cutting it out of my videos later on. But for now, this is how we're going to be doing it. The only rebuilding team, Timberwolves and the Grizzlies. I don't really think I want anyone from the Grizzlies like that. Let's just see if we can sign anyone in free agency. I could get back Taj Gibson, which wouldn't really accomplish anything other than I'd trade him. I think I might just sign someone that I can sign to a bigger contract and someone who has value and then trade them away. Like, I know it's kind of cheese, but someone's going to pick them up anyways. Let's just sign Darren Collison and then we'll trade him. I mean, unless he accepts. He doesn't want to accept the offer. There we go. So Darren Collison. And if we were to package Collison with Bogdanovich... Oh, I can't trade Bogdanovich. That's right, because he has a no-trade clause. I was thinking of the other one. Alright, let's trade Darren Collison and Kobe White and a top 3 protected pick from the Grizzlies. Josh Richardson, Eric Bledsoe. That's a shame. I was really hoping I didn't have to make a trade. But let's check the player finder and see if we can look at any small forwards that we like. Brent Ingram would be kind of cool. He had a good season last season, but again, it would just bring problems on the defensive end. DeRozan would be nice because he knows his role and he plays good perimeter defense. Oh, Bogdanovich actually has a laser. And he shoots, he has great defense, excuse me. Harrison Barnes actually has really good stats. Let's try and get DeRozan. I don't know why that appeals to me so much, but if I even have the money for it, I guess that's the problem. $10 million still? I don't want to give up anyone else. Maybe there's a cheaper contract out here. Maybe I'll just get Bogdanovich back. Don't really like the idea of that, though. Like shooting guard, small forward, see if there's anyone we can move. Not looking like it. I'll come back to it. Zach LaVine would be kind of interesting, but again, no defense. So yeah, I'll just come back to it. I think what I'm going to do right now is just fill out the rest of my roster, and then I'll make a bunch of trades at the training portion of the offseason. So I'll be making all my trades at training camps. Outside of that, I'll just see you guys there. This is all the boring work, so I'll see you in a bit. Alright, y'all, I know I said that I would come back to at training camps, but I'm stopped here after I filled out our roster. I'm not super happy with our power forward spot because I don't think this team can win a championship yet. What if we traded Lauri Markkanen because he has good value and packaged him with some money like Elfrid Payton and then threw in a first-round pick? Can we get anything big? Yo, no way. They're willing to give us Ben Simmons and a first-round pick to throw in Collison? I was going to trade him anyways. But I'm not going to just take that trade yet. I'm going to make sure that there's no other steals out here. I don't want to miss out on no Paul George or nothing like that. Yeah, nothing super huge. Let's definitely take that Ben Simmons deal. The problem is now is that I have De'Aaron Fox, D'Angelo Russell, and Ben Simmons. 3 guys that can run the point guard spot. Ooh, I'm going to make their secondary at point guard. There we go. But let's see what De'Aaron Fox averaged last season. He averaged at 17.7 and 6, and D'Angelo Russell averaged 18.4 and 7. And then Ben Simmons averaged 23, 8, and 7. So he's not being moved. I'm probably going to run him at point guard and then trade De'Aaron Fox for a small forward. So if we were able to trade De'Aaron Fox, anyone down here that I kind of... And Fale Dante, if he has value, and this first round pick from the Jazz, can I get a small forward? Wow, these trades are actually awful. I guess I don't have a lot of money tied up, but come on, guys. You know who might not have a lot of money yet, but he might be restricted or like untouchable is Jason Tatum. If I could somehow swing Jason, he's on $9 million. If I could swing Jason Tatum, I think this team could win the championship right now. Oh crap! What was that trade? Oh yes, we're gonna throw in De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox and Jason Tatum straight up. All right, I'm just gonna throw in picks until you accept it. Oh, 3 first-round picks and we get Jason Tatum. I don't hate that. Jason Tatum at the small forward is a 90 overall. Now we have 2 90 overalls. I'm telling you, I'm the rebuilding god. Put it on right now. I should have made this YouTube channel years ago. Make his secondary a power forward, and I'm going to finish out training camps, and then I'll show you guys the roster. Alright y'all, we're here at the training camps. I'm probably just going to be assigning untapped potentials to different players. Let's see. All of our top 3 are below 25. If I have 3 of them, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. Let's start with Jason Tatum because he's the youngest. Yep, we have 2 more, so let's just do that. Get D'Angelo Russell and Ben Simmons. Now, let's advance into the next season, and let's see if we have any more moves to make. But we'll just fill out my roster, I don't really care. Guess I didn't fill out the roster after all. Alright, so we have Ben Simmons. Oh, let's just look at it through the rotation. That's way smarter. Ben Simmons, D'Angelo Russell, Jason Tatum, Eric Pascal, and Rudy Gobert. I could have sworn I never traded for a power forward. I'm not mad about Eric Pascal starting, but I never traded for a power forward. I could trade Jared Allen or move him to the power forward spot and just have like an Eiffel Tower or like Twin Tower type setup. This throws me for a loop. What's any like very small contracts? Kyle Kuzma type. Brandon Clark, he's an 81. Now I'm just looking for like rotational players. We got Eric Pascal there. Brandon Clark, A- 3-point and B defense. I'll give you N'Faly Dante and JJ Barea. Oh crap, I just realized this is still the Grizzlies. This might not work. Oh, there we go. I'll give you 4 first-round picks. Or 2, that works for me. So I take Brandon Clark, add him into the lineup. They want to start him. I don't hate it. As you can see, our bench is super deep. I'm probably going to adjust these minutes a little. I need Jared Allen playing 26 if I have Rudy Gobert. Give him throughout 32. All of our other starters are in the 33s. Give him 33 then. And then I want to give Pascal some more minutes. Give him 1 more away from Bogdanovich. And I think this is it. Let's do a little rundown. Ben Simmons at point guard. D'Lo at shooting guard. Jason Tatum at small forward. And then Brandon Clark and Rudy Gobert as our front court. I guess Jason Tatum is as well. Jared Allen, Bogdanovich, Pascal, Kobe White, and Josh Green off the bench. Let's check our scoring options. Ooh, probably D'Angelo Russell at number 1. And then Jason Tatum and Ben Simmons? I'll switch it around later if it's not working so well. But let's start simulating the season. I'm anxious to see how well we do. Simulate through date. First game, we take a dub against the Pelicans. Second game, take another dub. All right, looking like we're going to have a better season. I will see you guys at the end. All right, y'all, we are here at the end of the season. We had a record of 62-20, which is far more wins than I expected us to have, even though we have a great team. Giannis wins another MVP. Cole Anthony wins Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, another 6-man. Kawhi Leonard, defensive player. Markelle Fultz, most improved. 21.5 points. Okay, Markelle, showing why you're the number 1 pick. And then Trent Peterson, our coach of the year. Any Knicks on here? Might just be, Ben Simmons, All-NBA second team. And then Ben Simmons, All-Defensive first. And then Rudy, All-Defensive second. All right, I like that a lot. Now let's check out these stats. Player stats, here we go. 21-8 for D'Lo, 21-6-8 for Ben Simmons, and then 21-5-1 for Jason Tatum. So I had 3 people that scored 21 points per game. And then Brandon Clark did his thing as a rotational player. 10 points, 6 rebounds. I like that a lot. He shot super efficiently. Didn't really take much threes. His 3-point percentage was not bad though, because he's got an A-. I remember that. Bogdanovich, he had 9 points. He's just an off-the-bench scorer, so I'm proud of it. Rudy Gobert didn't have a great season, 9 and 10, but he had 2 blocks, and he was just supposed to fill a role for us, which he did very well. And then Jarrett Allen picked up where he left off, 9, 7, and then 1.3. Eric Pascal had 8 points, and Kobe White had 7. All right, let's move on. Let's see. Should we shorten the rotation for this first round? Nah, let's just see what they want. Let's see what they want to do. If they can do anything against us. 8 seed Washington, I think we sweep them, but I've been wrong before. We win game 1. Take game 2. Take game 3. Oh, come on, it's over now. Oh, I called it too early. We got a gentleman sweep them though. You know, we had to give them a game so they didn't feel too bad about getting destroyed in the first round. We got Boston next round, and we took Jason Tatum from them. What's their starting roster looking like? They just moved Grant Williams. This team is still that good? Wow. Well, let's just have the CPU edit the rotation again, and hopefully the same thing happens. Oops. First game. We lose. We lost by 9. That's not bad. Simulate the rest of the round. Oh, we're down 2-0. Down 2-1. 2-2. Up 3-2. Oh, game 7. We got a game 7 on our hands against Boston. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to show notation. Josh Green, you are out. Let's get all of our starters playing big minutes. Let's go down to 20, 17, and 17. And then let's do 10. So we got 9 minutes to give out. We're going to get Rudy Gobert up to 35. 1, 2, 3. Eric Pascal. Yeah, you can get one too, because you're going off. Let's see your playoff stats are. Never mind. How are you on fire? Giving this minute to Rudy Gobert, man. That's disrespectful. Yo, should I start Brandon Clark? Because that man was doing really good. But Eric Pascal's on fire. Brandon Clark's averaging 14 in the playoffs. Oh, switch their minutes around. 2K? Stop trying to make me lose. We'll give all those minutes to Brandon Clark. He gets 29 minutes a game. Simulate with Simcast. It's a game 7. We have to. Alright. It's a very contested game. We're up. Oh, we're up big. Oh, we're running away with this one. Let's go. We win by a large margin. I can't calculate that right now. We're going to face the Brooklyn Nets next round, and I'm sure they still have the same team. Brian Antoine, that's a good draft pick. Yo, they got Mitchell Robinson at power forward? 86 overall? Alright, so they got height on us, but I think we got the better team. Let's simulate the first game, see how it goes. We take the first game by 6. Let's see, simulate the rest of them. We're up 2-0, up 3-0, and we swept them to get into the finals. Someone get the broom, baby. That was too easy. But next round, we're going to have to face my Houston Rockets. Ooh, Chris Clemens. This man's been going off in real life, low-key. And he just went off in that game. This is going to be a tough series, very tough series, but let's see if we can pull out some wins. We win game 1. Game 2, down 2-1. Oh, it's tied 2-2. Alright, I'll make a rotation change. Just see what these players want to... Okay, Jason Tatum is tired, but we need you right now. We need you right here. Last 2 games. Ben Simmons, we need you too. Don't be tired, bro. We're going to shorten the rotation to 8 people. Going to get our starters hella minutes. And we just cut out Kobe White, which I'm not super mad about. And we're going to have Jarrett Allen. I still don't know if I want to play that many minutes. Same with Bogdanovich. Maybe like 18. I like that. And then let's get Jason Tatum up to 40. I know you're tired, bro. You just got to push through. Please. We got to win this game. Actually, I'll get you down to 37. We'll get Rudy over at 35. Simulate game. We're up 3-2. One more game to go. And we win it! The New York Knicks went from rags to riches and from trash to glory. I have only myself to thank, the rebuilding god. But Ben Simmons wins the Finals MVP, 23.5 points, 10.7 assists, and 6.7 rebounds. He shot 65% for field goal percentage, and no surprise he didn't make a single 3. Alright y'all, since I won the championship, that will be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to please leave a like, it helps out the channel so much. And if you're new around here, please subscribe. This was DL Gaming, I'm out.